I think the greatest thing that a white male athlete can accomplish in sports is slam dunking a basketball on top of a black dude. And I'm gonna guess by most of your response that you are the people who grew up dreaming of dunking on other whites. It's not about racism, people. It's about the facts. Black guys are the best at dunking. There have been 32 NBA slam dunk champions, and only one of them was named Brent. White guys are the worst at dunking. They made a movie about it. It made $90.8 million. If somebody who's the worst at something does that something on somebody who's the best at it, how is that not the best? I'll explain it to you like this, whites. Geese, right? They fly. That's their shit. They're up in the air. They're in a V. They look amazing, right? They're the best at it. Everybody's like, look at them. They look great. But if one day, 10 feet above the geese, a turkey went by, like, suck my shit. That's a top 5 turkey for sure. Bet she's got a goose girlfriend. Here's how I know for a fact that it's the best. Here's how I know for a fact. I used to play in a basketball game on Sunday mornings, 7 a.m. It was an intense game. 30 people showed up, one court. So there's 10 people playing, 20 people watching. It's intense, right? Of the 30 people, I would say like 24 of them are black dudes, 3 of them are white dudes, and 3 of them are like, I'd have to touch his hair. Smooth, smooth, we got another white. That's 4. My team is up 10-9. Game's to 11. We're coming down the court. Little black point guard on my team crosses his guy over, gets to the free throw line. He draws my defender. I am wide open at the 3-point line. I know we only need 1, but give it to me. I will hit this. I am Larry Bird. So I go, ball, ball. He's like, no, white dude. And he takes a little jumper. And as soon as he shot, my brain went, well, white guy duty. And I went to get the offensive rebound. And I don't want you to think that I'm more impressive than I am. That ball could not have come off that rim more perfectly. Do you remember Angels in the Outfield? It's like Christopher Lloyd just floated it down. It's your moment, Cy. Come get it. And I remember I caught the ball, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am going to dunk it to win the game. And at that exact moment, a black dude on the other team thought that he could stop the inevitableness that was about to take place, and he was like, I'll stand here, and he went right underneath me. And you could hear the thoughts of the other black dudes around the court, like, no! And I hammered it to win the game. Now, I have never been in a rap video. But if Lil Wayne ever makes a song about white dudes dunking on black dudes, I can tell you exactly what that shit needs to look like. Because that gym lost its fucking mind. Everybody stormed the court and took off running and screaming. One of the black dudes on the team we just beat just started dancing at half court, just... I love excitement, so I took off running too, and I just started shouting, shut it down! Shut it down! No idea what it means, but it feels right. One of the dudes on my team, Tyler, walks by and shoves me and he goes, sell the building! And I was like, yeah, sell that shit! No clue what I'm saying. But I know that this is the best moment of my entire life. And I know it will always be the best moment of my entire life. You understand? I could have 8 children that all go on to cure major illnesses. And their births would all still be moments 2 through 9. I'm gonna be an old man in front of my mantle one day, and that's my daughter Teresa. She cured the AIDS virus. And next to her is my son Matthew. He cured skin cancer. And next to him is a picture of me and the homeboys at the court they named after me. Here's a fun piece of information that I didn't know prior to that day. If you, as a white guy, dunk on a black guy to win a game, they just don't play any more games. It was 8:45 in the morning, and dudes were like, all right, we're gonna get a sandwich. I was in the locker room getting dressed, and I was like, oh, it doesn't get better than this. There's no way it can get better than this. But then I left the locker room to leave the gym, and I walked by some dudes from the game explaining to some new black dudes who just showed up what had happened, and I was wrong. Because that's the best thing that can ever happen. He was doing that amazing thing that black dudes do when they are telling a story, but they're using half words and half noises. He was like, my man came down and he was like, and I was like, oh, and everybody's like, oh. He was like, bam, bam, bam. It took every ounce of my willpower not to walk by and be like, that was me. I'm the Bam Bam guy. I did the bamming. I'm the bammer. Okay, goodbye. But I kept it together. I left the gym, and I felt so good. All week, I felt so good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I feel good. Wednesday, I'm at the grocery store. I'm walking through the grocery store, and I walk by the frozen pizza aisle. And leaning in to get a pizza on the far end of the frozen pizza aisle, I see that Tyler dude, who I'd played with for a while, so I'd gotten to know a little bit. And I got excited. And I wanted to relive some of my glory. So I thought it was a good idea in a grocery store with other people to go, hey, Tyler! Sell the building! And he leaned out and he goes, what'd you just say to me? Sell the building! Remember? I'm the Bam Bam guy. He goes, what did you just call me? Tyler? He goes, my name is Michael. All black people don't look alike, you racist bitch. And then he just dipped around the corner. And I was like, no. I'm a progressive person. I didn't just shout another black dude's name from 40 feet away. No, that's not who I am. So now I'm like stalking him around the grove, because I thought it would be a prank. Like he'd pop back around the corner. Just kidding, man. It's me, Tyler. Sell the building. That shit was dope. But he didn't. So now I'm trying to get a closer look, and he just went up and paid for his pizza, and he left. And it was true. I was a racist. And I felt so bad. All week, I felt so bad. So that was Wednesday. I feel terrible all week. Now it's Sunday. I come walking into the gym. On the far end, I see Tyler warming up. And he's shooting free throws. And I approach him, a smidge more cautiously this time. I'm like, hey man, I gotta tell you something. I was accidentally racist because of you this week. And he was like, because of me? And I was like, yeah, that wasn't the right way to say that. I'm gonna start over? Yeah, I'll start over. I told him a story, and I was like, and then he was like, not all black people look alike, you racist bitch. And he was like, yeah, man, actually, I have a twin brother named Michael who loves to fuck with white people. What a hero! Not only is that one of the funniest things I've ever heard, but think about how impressive that guy is. He didn't take the credit. Do you get how hard that would have been to do? Any of the rest of us would have popped back around the corner like, just kidding, I'm his twin brother, but you were scared. I saw that shit, you were scared. But he didn't. He let me be a racist for 4 days. He just went home, put his pizza in the oven, took it out, cut a slice, sat down in his chair, and he was like, yeah, big white bitch. Thank you guys so much.